All right. So last things, Yolande Poirier, I told her, she works for Oracle. She, until now, she's managed the Java Champions program. I'm not going to spoil anything right now, right? But until now, she's managing the Java Champions program. She managed a lot of things inside Oracle, a lot of the social networking, and in particular, she is responsible for the @Java Twitter account. As I said before, she has more than 300,000 followers. So put your hands together to Yolande Poirier.
Thank you. So I wanted to know again, how many people are on Twitter? Raise your hand. Okay. Any other network, social media network? Facebook? Do you do any professional things on Facebook? Not really. Okay, so I hope I will be able to help then. So this is, right now I have 321,000 followers. So I grow out about, 4,000 a month. So I learn along the way a couple of tricks. Like, for example, what I see working really well is if your description is very clear and targeted. So, for example, make sure that you're going to talk. You mentioned the technologies that you want to concentrate on, because basically people want to know what are you going to share and why they should follow you. So it's really important that you understand that you help people actually follow you. In the Java community, here are the top, the people with the most followers actually in the Java community. So and you probably know a lot of them already, but Josh Block is very well known, Marcus as well. Arun Gupta has been a Java EE evangelist for many years at Oracle. Adam Bien has his own business, does also a lot of content online. Charles Nutter is a JRuby guy, and Antonio has a bunch of also conferences that he runs. So this is the second slide with a lot of people also who are really well known on Twitter, but those actually are doing a very interesting type of content. So just to give you ideas of what those people are doing on Twitter and why you could get some inspiration also from what they are doing. Here are some examples of what they do. So Peter Lorre, for example, has been doing very successful quizzes, and he will be online answering questions. So in a sense, all of those examples don't really require you to write articles or even blogs. How many of you are writing blogs on a regular basis? Once a month? Yeah, one person is. So nobody really has time, right, to do a lot. So it's always interesting to see what else could you do on Twitter. Of course, you share content, you can comment on things, but sometimes it's good also to have a little bit more interaction. So Heinz Kabutz has been also doing the same, and he also has a newsletter that he writes every month. Sebastian, this is actually a retweet from Sebastian Daschner. He's been doing a series of videos about the CQRS, whatever it is. And so he's done a series of videos, and at first so he was sharing one video at a time. We did actually a post with all his videos, and that really also was very powerful. And the last example was if you do any type of presentations, of course you should mention them, and mention them not just one time, but more than once, or tweet and retweet. That also is possible and works well. More examples. So Trisha Gee that I mentioned, she is actually part of the IntelliJ team, and she's also doing a lot of tips and tricks about how to run. How to do better or be better productive with Java and IntelliJ. So Adam Bian, I mentioned. I like Mario Fusco as interesting sense of humor, and he gets actually a lot of traction as well. So it's also interesting to see like how can you be personal and find like some example out there that can inspire you. And then the virtual jug has also a lot of content. So again, online content. So when you share content on Twitter, whatever it is, I mean, that can be your content, but for example, on the Java handle, I share a lot of community content. I mean, I would say 90% of the content is content that I find online from Java champions, for example, and or people that I know who are producing good content, publications. And I do a tweet, so either a retweet with comments, an original tweet, and often I follow those guidelines because this slide is powerful, but I mean, I tested it and it also works. So when I add, for example, pictures, and I don't mean like landscapes because that's not what I share, but I will share, for example, like a screenshot of something in an article. And all those tweets work way better. I mean, first of all, they're more visible, and then people, if you do a good job of picking also the picture or the screenshot, then people are really grateful because they get it immediately. And the faster people understand what your tweet or what your content is about, the easier it will be for them to retweet. So doing controversial topics is sometimes good if you want to drive traffic or if you have like funny videos, but often straightforward content is much better. One thing about hashtag is I don't recommend that you use many hashtags. People tend to just click on hashtags and then move away from whatever content that you're presenting to them. Also, if you build your profile, make sure that you don't have like hashtags in there, like for example, I see, for example, people will have like hashtag entrepreneur, right? General topic. So a lot of people will just like click on that and then move away from whatever, from your profile. So those are like important little tips. There are plenty of tools out there also to help you like schedule content, because you should be aware of timing. Like people will be, are more likely to be on Twitter during commute hours, so early in the morning and later in the day. They are really, the timing is very, very, very important. I mean, I tweaked my timing and I increased the number of followers by 1,000. Just like that, just because I worked on like the timing and I really tested when people were online and when they were not. So you have a bunch of tools like Buffer, Hootsuite, TweetDeck as well. So those are all like tools that can help you like schedule tweets to be at the right time. One tool that I use a lot is TweetDeck. So because you can create lists and follow. So you can create lists by topics, but you also can create a list and add like whoever you want on, I mean, like a list of experts. For example, I will have like a list of Java champion that I'm following. So very powerful. Also, if you go to any Twitter handle, you can actually subscribe to a list. And so, and those lists will, so you don't have to recreate a list of people who are expert in a topic. I just want to show you one tool, which is the Tweetonomy, because this is always fun. Let's see. So you just go to the website and you sign with your own Twitter handle. It's a free tool, by the way. And then the little experiment. Oops. That'd be no, that's fine. Oops. Okay. So you can search, for example, a profile, And then in this case, this is, no, this is not working, sorry. So, and in this case, this is actually Bruno's profile. And so it gives me like a suggestion of people who could be potential match. And here I have from Bruno's account everything, right? So the tweets that he has done, like tweets analytics, how many tweets a day mentions. You can also see his history, like per day, when is he really online tweeting.
Don't stop stalking me.
So users, it's unbelievable. This is more information that you would get on your own Twitter account with the Twitter platform. So yeah, it's just like day of the week when you tweet. You're kind of lazy on Wednesdays.
There's no time of day that you're not tweeting.
Well, that's because he's traveling.
Yeah, okay.
Rig the system, that's how you do it. So, okay, so that was it. Any questions? Do we have time for questions? Two questions? 2 minutes? 2 minutes, okay. Questions? No questions. So you're all doing, so let's see, how many followers do you guys have? Like who has more than 10,000? Nobody? Okay, 5,000. Okay, Bruno, that's good. Okay, more than 1,000. Good. Yeah, Facebook doesn't count. Okay, 1 person, that's good. Okay, so more than 500? Okay. Okay, well, I give up then. So I hope at least that it gives you like some ideas on how to be really, not spend a lot of time, but just be effective and do more and share more information and find the content. So no questions. Okay, cool. We're done.
Okay, guys, we're not gonna have the time to do the discussion about career. So that's no, don't get out. So let me just kind of open up. Yes. What do you wanna do? Go ahead.
No, it's your window that I
Oh
want
yeah, right. Open my window right there. Okay.
Where is it? No, you have to enter the.
You close out the window. Okay.
Enter
Yeah.
the.
Talk something in there. No, talk something there. I'll say hello.
Okay.
I'll do this.
I'm supposed to be talking.
Yeah. Just so we can give one last.
So
thing.
we just want to show you a last resource that you can use, and that's actually something that Bruno has prepared
Just gonna get this thing here.
about career, because he was also part of my slides of people I actually follow, and also the type of content, because he does a lot about career building. So
Yeah, I just wanted to say really quick. My name is Bruno Souza. I help developers, Java developers like professional Java developers like you, to learn how to share what you know, so you can get work in great projects with great teams. And I really think you should follow all those guys here on Twitter. They're all doing very, very cool stuff on Twitter. Of course, @Java is the main Twitter account for Java, and if you're not following @Java right now, I suggest you do. But we do have on this URL here, java.mn/secrets, we have a very cool initiative called the Career Secrets, where we've been interviewing Java developers all over the world. There's lots of Java champs that were interviewed there, and they've been sharing their best career secrets to improve their careers, right? So since we did not have time to do career discussions, if you come to this URL here and you register on the list over there, I'm going to invite you guys to come to a career conversation, like a webinar, that you can come and we can discuss about your career. But more than that, right after when we finish here this tour, what I'm going to do is that I do this from time to time. I'm going to open up my agenda, and I'm going to do career discussion, like one-on-one career discussion. So if you want to improve your project that you're working on right now, if you want to go open other opportunities for your career, I'm going to do a one-on-one discussion with you, right? So watch out on the mailing list, because I'm going to announce when that's going to happen. In the beginning of the year, I did 120 hours of one-on-one conversations, no strings attached. Just want to help you out, improve your career. So, if you want to do this, come here with us, take a look at the career seek. There's a very cool career checklist there that you can, with step-by-step things that you can do for your career. So although we didn't have time to go over this, you can come online and take a look. And if you come here and you register there, you immediately get an email from me, and now you have my contacts, and you can send me your questions, and I'm going to help you out on your career. Okay, that's it. All right. So thanks very much, guys. Thanks a lot.